everybody, Klaire Fluffle here, back with another Ballin' Kirby Month soundtrack ranking. And that's all I've got. I don't know how to fit a block or a Kirby pun into this intro at all, so, like the video and ring that notification bell after subscribing, please. Let me know your thoughts on the soundtrack and future predictions in the comments. Check out my Patreon in the description for cool and nifty perks, including 2-day early access to all future videos, including the soundtrack ranking for Kirby. Super duper shoutouts to my head patting Fluffle fans, Biohazard, Furiel, and Miss K says. Thank you guys, I love you. But yeah, I know I normally have some big grand opening to these, and I don't really have anything in mind, so join my 24-hour subathon on my birthday, August 12th on my Twitch channel? I don't know. Okay, but what I do know is that the music of Kirby's Block Ball is so much better than it has any right to be. If we exclude the Game Boy Color, we've already covered the Kirby Game Boy spin-offs, and my impressions for all of them are that they range from okay to kinda good. But Block Ball? This game's got great music, and it doesn't waste any time holding back. It's wonderful stuff. This title screen theme? Like, why is it so good? And then the file theme select and the world map music, why are they so good? But the greatness doesn't stop there, as every single world has its own theme that plays throughout, and they're all super different with great variety and vibes for each. Stage 5 easily is the most popular, mostly since it got remixed in Dream Buffet, but even in this original game, it's an absolute banger. I love the beginning. Build-up usually isn't this exciting, but this one is, ultimately exploding into a fantastic main melody. Again, why is this in a Game Boy Kirby spinoff? I have no idea, but I'm not gonna complain. The game doesn't lay off the goods for the other stages either. If anything, I have to give Block Ball insane credit for mastering the build-up to its main melodies. Stage 2, for example, begins really fast, frantic, and fun before transitioning into that main melody, while that insane intro stays quietly playing in the background. You can hear it until the climax, and when that triumphant ending starts, it's like music to your ears. Well, it's literally music to your ears, but shush, it's really good, okay? Stage 3 probably has my favorite intro of any track. I can't quite explain why, but while the others are very high energy, this one's regular high energy just makes me really happy. Every time I hear it, I just get a big smile on my face. It's so good. There's also Stage 6, where the intro is the main melody, although I mostly want to talk about how great that ending is, because, man, listen to this. Da-na, da-na, da-da, da-na. Oh geez, the music in this game's so catchy. Da-da. But my favorite will always be Stage 1. Such an upbeat, uplifting track that just makes me feel all giddy inside. Kirby music is so much more than just this, I'm aware, but the ones that are like this are still the core of what makes this series so approachable and fun. I know, again, this is just a random track that plays in the background of a random Game Boy Kirby spinoff, but it encompasses so much of what I love about this series. I don't even like Block Ball all that much, but I listen to this one all the time. It's so good. And it's not like I don't get a chance to hear the full thing, because even though it's only Stage 1, it's Block Ball we're talking about here, so there's a good chance things are gonna take a while. Yeah, if I've gotta get an obvious negative out of the way, the power of association is strong. Block Ball's a fine game, easily one of my least favorite Kirby games though. While I adore the soundtrack, I can't tell you anything about the stages that they play in. I remember the abilities, I guess, but that's got nothing to do with the music. For an example of how important I find association, I highly recommend checking out my video from yesterday about Star Allies, or tomorrow's video on Kirby. Whoops, almost spoiled you on that one. Nuh-uh. But aside from the boss music, which for the record rules, I've got nothing. It's for that reason that I kind of wish the soundtrack wasn't given to a random Game Boy spinoff, but if it can rank this high without any association at all, I'd say that's pretty good. My other big issue with the soundtrack, though, is that it's definitely front-loaded. Stages 1 through 6, they're all bangers. Some I like more than others, but they all rule. Enough. Once you hit stage 7, though, it's fine. Nice upbeat track, I guess. It's cute. Nothing to write home about, at least for me. Stage 8 is fine, it's a bit too simple. Stage 9 is a fun one, and is admittedly a definite highlight. Stage 10, I could really care less about, and the hidden stage 11 is fine. I don't know. Look, if you disagree, cool. I'm still bad at talking about things I don't like. Point is, the early soundtrack, fantastic. Mid to late game ranges from great to alright. Most of the extra tracks, like for the bonus game selection, are kind of whatever for me too, although the actual bonus game music, probably my second favorite in the whole game. Could maybe even be my favorite if the intense part kicked in sooner. Seriously, listen to this. Bonus game music shouldn't tempt me up like this. It's awesome. Said, we're definitely at a point where the music is getting genuinely great. Block Ball, at its best, is a soundtrack I really want to love, and I'm already a huge fan of it. It just doesn't stick the landing, so to speak, as well as I would have hoped it would. But it's still great. The highlights are way too good to ignore, and as I've said numerous times already, Kirby music, for me anyway, is a very high bar you gotta cross. We're not at the top half yet, and I'd already consider this one of my favorite soundtracks to come from the Game Boy. The game itself could be a lot better, yeah, but what can you do? That said, I've got more videos to work on, so I've been Klaire. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you around. Bye! Wait, hold on. Nope, we're not done. I love this credits music. It is so fun all around. Definitely satisfying to hear after beating Day-to-Day, but at the same time, it's just so cute. This is a soundtrack I'd hardly describe as cute, but the few tracks that are stick out so much, and I love them so. And just in case you're thinking, Klaire, these credits totally weren't made for you. I agree, I was only like a year or two when this game came out, but they included a brief medley from stage 1, and it's so cute, and I love it so much. Listen to it. Okay, I think we're done now. No more fake outs. I've got too many soundtracks to torture myself with ranking over. So, I'm still Klaire Fluffle. Thank you again, and bye!